Next speaker is David Aponte. David?
Good evening, and thank you to the school board for allowing me the time to speak tonight. My name is David Aponte, and I want to talk about science, politics, and religion tonight, so this should be a fun speech. As chair of Glisten Nova, an organization dedicated to making schools safer and more affirming for all students, regardless of sexual orientation and gender identity and expression, I've been working with LGBT student leaders, many from this county, for a decade now, and I've been to many of these school board meetings. I've also heard concerns from students, parents, teachers, administrators, and school board members on both sides of issues concerning LGBT students. First, let's talk about science. It was brought up quite a bit at the last meeting. Many people referred to gender dysphoria at the last meeting and talked about how those struggling with it need love and support, not policies. While you are right about LGBT students needing love and support, you're wrong about the terms and wrong about the need for policies. The American Psychological Association states that gender nonconformity is not itself a mental disorder. The critical element of gender dysphoria is the presence of clinically significant distress associated with the condition. Identifying as transgender is not the same as identifying as someone who is experiencing gender dysphoria. This policy is designed to prohibit discrimination based on gender identity, which we all use in some way. For example, I identify as a man, which happens to be the biological sex I was assigned at birth. So, in essence, this policy protects everyone based on gender identity. Next, let's talk about politics. Some people at the last meeting brought up the Dillon Rule and how it would be illegal to amend this policy. This isn't the case. The Dillon Rule does not apply in this situation, as the Virginia Supreme Court has found that the school board's supervisory power includes powers to regulate the safety and welfare of all students and to apply local policies, rules, and regulations adopted for the day-to-day management of a teaching staff. This is echoed in the opinion of the Sitting Attorney General of Virginia. You can't ignore the opinion of the court or the Attorney General simply because you don't like it. You also can't ignore the years of research and policy that has shown the positive impact that policies similar to this one have had on entire school systems. Many have said that the government can't just force the schools to do this, and you're right. However, the schools and the school board have a responsibility to keep students safe. All students, not just the ones that represent views, lifestyles, or beliefs that you agree with. Lastly, I wanted to talk about religion. I grew up as a Jewish student in this community. I was a big minority. I was one of, I believe, 3 students growing up for most of the time that I was in school, and I heard a lot of religion thrown around to attack people. A lot of this has been baseless, and it's been used against people over and over again. You can't pray on Saturday and Sunday and hate on Monday. The school board needs to adopt this policy because we need policies that stick behind that philosophy, and we need to support all of our students. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next